We're back.
Hello, hello.
Who's fucking?
Welcome back.
Welcome back
to another episode of Next Station Ronkonkoma. I'm your host, Ashley.
What's my name again? I'm your host, Danny.
I'm your host, Danny.
There you go. Sorry. It's been a long time.
A little rusty because it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's been a long-ass 2 weeks.
Very hectic.
But we're back.
We are back.
We missed you. I don't know if you missed us.
I'm sure they did.
We hope you got caught up on any episodes you may have fallen behind on. I know, our true listeners listen every week when the episode is released.
That's right.
But maybe those of you that get busy, we get it. But
yeah.
You're welcome. We gave you a chance to catch up.
Exactly.
Now we're back.
And we're back.
And married.
And married. And we...
Oh, shit. Wrong one. Told you I'm rusty. I even, just before the episode started, I tested all the buttons to make sure I knew what they were. There goes that.
Sorry. Yeah. She did test them.
So yeah, we're back and married.
We are back and married. And honeymooned.
We were also last episode and the one before that, I think. But maybe just the last one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we figured we'd talk a little bit more about the wedding, I guess, and the honeymoon.
Yeah, I kind of just gave you guys a quick rundown because
super quick.
It was
the night before the honeymoon.
It was the night before the honeymoon and the night before the episode was supposed to drop.
Yeah.
And we were both really tired and drained.
Yeah. It was... Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. These past couple months have been a blur.
Yeah.
Literally. Nonstop.
And we're not done yet.
Nope. Nope, we're not. It's just not going to stop from here on out. I hope you know that.
I'm already tired.
I'm very tired. How do people do this with kids?
I don't know. That's a topic that's like a whole episode topic.
Well, yeah. But props to you. I don't know.
If you're a parent, whether you have one kid or 12, God bless you. I don't know how you do it.
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
And I have 2 cats.
Yeah.
That's it. And now a husband.
Yep.
It's exhausting.
I have a wife.
Just kidding.
We have 2 cats. And
We're
full-time
tired.
jobs.
Yeah.
Crazy hours. But yeah.
So, the wedding, we got married here on Long Island.
Sure did.
Don't recommend. No, I'm just kidding.
If you have the money to spend, by all means, do it. But it was...
I think it was worth it.
Yeah.
It's stupid money. It is. There's no way around that. If you're trying to get married on Long Island, it's money.
The whole process, Ashley and I kept saying to ourselves, like, we have to get into the wedding business. This is a fucking racket.
Yeah. But it was amazing.
Yeah.
We had a blast. Everyone that we hear from that attended had a blast. We hear nothing but good things about the food, the music, which in our eyes was like the most important things. Everybody talks about the food and the music.
Right.
Nobody gives a shit about your centerpieces.
And the mosh pit.
The mosh pit, the rapping. Yeah. We did it all.
Ashley may or may not have rapped Lose Yourself by Eminem.
I absolutely did.
She did. She killed it too.
I give a lot of credit to singers and artists because I was out of breath. Like a quarter way through the song. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, he makes it sound so easy. How does he do it? I literally out of breath.
You did amazing.
These artists, they perform fucking dozens of songs at a time. Like, how?
I don't know.
That was challenging.
Yeah.
Give a lot of credit, but I tried my best.
You did amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And then Danny followed me up with Big Papa.
Yeah.
Notorious B.I.G.
That's right. I did.
Yep.
Killed it.
Did. And then, the mosh pit was before that or after?
It was before that because I was already out of breath after the mosh pit.
Oh yeah, we were all sweating.
Then I had a rap Big Papa. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. So, gotta give credit to my brother's wedding for the mosh pit idea.
Yeah.
So I think we mentioned it last episode too. Well, you did very, very quickly.
Yeah. We didn't plan the mosh pit. Like everyone thinks that we did. Everyone thinks like, oh yeah,
they could think that. It's all right.
Well, credit's given where credit's due, and our homie Phil definitely did that on his own.
Our MC.
Yeah. He's a homie.
Yeah.
Now. But yeah, no, he
nobody knows who Phil is.
I'm sorry.
You said Phil.
My bad. Phil was our MC. We also had DJ McLovin.
Yeah.
They killed it all night.
Banging.
Awesome setup. Mm-hmm. But we just told him like, oh yeah, like Ashley's brother had a mosh pit at his wedding, and he's like, oh, that's awesome, and he wrote it down. And the next thing you know, I'm standing there in front of the dais table, and you hear like Pantera Walk come on. And I'm like, and you hear Phil go, yo, Danny, it's time to go. I'm like,
it's your time.
It's your time. I'm like, well, shit. I just peel off the jacket, take off the vest. Let's fuck some shit up. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then your brother Steven's like, yo, we're doing this? Like, let's go.
Yep.
So me and Steven started the mosh pit.
Yeah. Quite a few people joined in.
Oh, yeah. It was epic.
It was like a good 20, 30 people at one point.
Yeah, it was.
A couple people went down. But they got back up.
Yeah, hope
They're
you guys
fine.
are okay. No permanent damage.
They might have had some bruises the next day.
Yeah.
Definitely some bruises the next day.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, some wardrobe malfunctions maybe.
More than one.
But it was overall a great time. Yeah, I loved getting videos from like other people the next day.
Yeah.
Because you get, different perspectives of what went on. And a lot of the videos, you see my dad, father of the bride, out there fucking swinging into the mosh pit.
He was running through, waving his arms like it was his job.
Yeah. So now when we show him those videos, he's like, that wasn't me, that was Captain.
That was the captain.
Yep. That was the captain talking. They were feeding him Captain and Cokes all night. But, nobody, like you said, I don't think anybody got permanently damaged.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So we're good.
Ashley's dad is still missing his cufflinks from that night.
Yeah.
Don't know what happened.
If anybody locates them, let us know.
Yeah. If you found random cufflinks after the wedding, please just let us know. Thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm glad they weren't like custom. Like, I mean, he did literally just buy them. But yeah, we did find the next day when we went back to pick up stuff. There was a pair of shoes, which we found the owner.
Yep.
There was also a hat at the hotel after party. Also found the owner, although we still have it.
Right there.
Yeah, but other than that, I don't think there was really any lost belongings.
No, I think that was it.
Yeah, just R.I.P. to the cufflinks. That's what happens when you go in fucking swinging.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure we can find a way to get, like, some sort of video of him swinging through the mosh pit.
And the cufflinks flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we can make that happen on Instagram or something.
So, yeah. As far as the food, though, besides the music, the food, everybody said it was amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone said we had, like, every kind of food you could imagine, which, again, like, was our goal. Like,
exactly.
I don't know, when I go to a wedding, I like to have a big variety, and, it's awesome.
Exactly.
So, we made sure of that. That was one of our top reasons for this venue.
9 different dinner options.
Mm-hmm.
Cocktail hour was incredible. And then at the end of the night, after you walk past the churro station, there was a food truck outside with White Castle, Wendy's, and Taco Bell, and any snack you could think of.
Yep. Donuts, Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. People were like, every step you take, there's just more food.
So much food. So much food. Yeah, we also for Like, we didn't get to eat that much for cocktail hour
No.
as the bride and groom.
I didn't eat the cake.
I would have liked to have a little bit more at cocktail hour, but it is what it is. But yeah, then our dinner, like Danny said, there was 9 different dinner options on the menu that anybody could choose from. But for us, they let us choose however many we wanted.
Yeah.
Like, so I think we got like, what, 5
4.
different things?
I think 4. 2 each.
No, you got a filet mignon and
Chicken parm vodka, of course.
chicken parm vodka, which was our specialty choice on the menu.
Yep.
And then I got the filet mignon, the short rib,
Yeah, you definitely got short rib.
and the shrimp oreganata.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we got 5.
Mm-hmm.
We got 5 on it.
I got 5 on it. And that stuff, they packed up the leftovers for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything was really good. Excuse me. And then, yeah, the cake. I took a couple bites of my cake. Danny did not.
Did not have the opportunity.
But we had leftover the next day.
Yeah, we
A
did.
little bit. That also, I kind of wish I got the cannoli layer. But they didn't ask, so that's all right.
Yeah.
One
That's
day.
all right.
We get to the bakery that did our wedding cake. You know how, like, it's tradition to save the top tier of your cake and freeze it and then defrost it on your 1-year anniversary and eat it. It's like a thing.
I didn't know it was a thing until now.
Okay. Well, yeah. So it's a thing. And so the bakery, yeah, you knew that because we talked about it when we picked our flavors.
I know, but I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't know about that until we
then.
went to the bakery to
Okay.
craft our cake.
Yeah. So we picked the flavors and they were like, oh, instead of saving your top tier, here's a voucher. So they gave us like a gift certificate for a free 6-inch whatever cake for our 1-year anniversary.
Yeah.
So we can go back and get a fresh one. So
We
I'm like,
can-
that's nice at least.
You get cannoli on that one.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then we also had an ice cream bar at the dessert, you know.
Yeah,
Dessert
dessert
time.
station.
Yeah, so it was wedding cake, there was an ice cream bar, and then they also put a tower of, like, Italian pastries on each table.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to say it wrong. Is it like the Viennese or something?
No, that was right. Yeah, Viennese.
Viennese?
Yeah.
Viennese.
The Viennese hour.
Yeah. So yeah, it was like Italian cookies and pastries.
You good over there?
Good. That was cool. We had one of those on our table too.
Yeah, I didn't really get to eat.
Babe. Why not?
Because people kept coming over and talking.
I don't care. I was eating. Sorry.
You're sitting there, hold on a second, just
Yeah.
have a bite of cake. I'm
Literally,
sitting there
like,
oh, hey.
I went to take a bite of my cake and someone came over to like say goodbye and they're like, take your bite. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take my bite and then I'm going to say goodbye to you.
Yeah, I didn't get to do
Danny's too much of a talker. I'm like, you could talk to me while I sit here and eat my cookie. Thank you. Paid for this shit.
that. Yeah. It's alright.
We also walked around cocktail hour for a little bit. And we kind of made like a promise to try our best not to leave each other the entire day.
Yeah.
Just because, like, the day goes by so fast. Like, it's so busy.
Yeah.
So we really, wanted to try at least to, stay with each other and capture every moment together and,
Exactly.
that whole thing. So during cocktail hour, we're trying to say hello to everybody so that we didn't have to do all that in reception. And I kept having to kind of push Danny along, be like, all right, let's keep moving. Because he's sitting there talking, and I'm like, we don't have that much time. Come on, next table.
Yeah.
Keep saying, there's a lot of people to say hello to.
And then it got to a point where we're like walking through the cocktail hour and you hear, Danny! Danny! From the bar. Everyone, like, all of the boys are trying to get me over to the bar to do a shot. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's your wedding. You gotta do a shot. I'm just like, 1 minute! We're making our way there.
Trying to say hello to Aunt Karen. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, yeah, we were getting fed shots during cocktail hour, not food.
Yeah.
So, thank
We
you.
had like 5 shots in like 4 minutes.
Literally, yeah. That was the only time during that day, though, I had a buzz. And then it was gone.
Gone forever.
Yeah, that's fine, though. We didn't want to get drunk because we wanted to remember the
Exactly.
day and not
Yeah.
feel like shit.
We were only doing it once,
Yeah.
so we wanted to make sure we remembered it and so on and so forth. So
Exactly.
neither of us got drunk that day, but it was worth it because it was a very special day for us. Not only did we spend like an absurd amount of money on it, but like we wanted to enjoy every moment of it because it's the only time we were doing it, and it's a very important day.
Yeah.
So
It was an amazing time.
it was absolutely beautiful. Mm-hmm. There was little hiccups here and there, but every wedding has those. So.
Yeah, it's unavoidable. I feel like that's like my one biggest piece of advice if anybody cares, or like if you're planning a wedding yourself, like just know that the hiccups are just unavoidable.
Exactly.
You're not don't try to make the day perfect because it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just trying to say that to sound negative, but like it's just not worth stressing over.
Exactly.
Because things are gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's okay.
When you have that many people involved in anything,
Yeah,
something
it's
is
just
bound to happen.
unavoidable.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's not worth stressing over.
Right.
It's still gonna be a beautiful, amazing day. You're getting married, and that's what matters.
Yeah. And also, like, most times, like, your guests are going to be like, that was out of their control. Like, the bride and groom. Like, they couldn't control that one person or that one thing happening, or, like,
Yeah,
the flowers are, like, the wrong color. Like, I'm not saying that happened to us. I'm just saying, like, it's those things happen.
right. Or either your guests will understand, or your guests will not even notice.
Right.
Like, you might notice, you might not even notice until after. Like, you might notice, but the guests are not going to notice the little
Exactly.
things.
Yeah.
And that's why we didn't really, like, put a lot of, like, thought and money into all the little details.
Right.
Because it's just not worth it in my eyes. Like I said, like, the food, the music, like, that's what people are going to remember. Nobody's going to remember what your flowers looked like during your 20-minute ceremony. Like, don't worry about the little things.
Right. And also, like, traditionally, a lot of people do a photo booth. We got a roaming iPad instead. So, like, the
yeah.
iPad went to everybody, and, like...
That was cool.
Yeah. We got all the pictures from that. And then also, the audio guest book. Obviously, not everyone is going to do it. But the people that did do it and left a very touching message, it's like... It's one thing to see it written on paper, but when you hear their voices when they're saying it, it just makes it feel like that much more special to me.
Yeah.
I really loved the audio guest book that we got.
Yeah, I definitely don't regret doing that.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, because now, like, we have those files forever. And, like, it was, so it was, like, one of those old-fashioned looking, rotary phones. And you just pick it up and wait for the beep, whatever, and leave your message. And literally, the day I dropped the phone back off, because it was, it's like a rental thing. You drop the phone off, and then I think I had all the files, like, within an hour or two.
Yeah.
Like, just sent right to my email. Could save them all to wherever. And, yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was... I highly recommend that. Mm-hmm. Because, like I said, it's one thing to see it written down, but, like, when you hear their voices, it just makes it that much more special.
It's a lot different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that a lot. I can't wait to see our pictures and our video.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Our photographer was absolutely amazing,
Yeah.
too. She, like, it was... We didn't know that she was doing this. We didn't even, like, see the camera itself, but we walked back to our dais table, and she actually did little... like mini Polaroids and left them on our table. And she's like, I I wanted you guys to have something to take away, like, from today, like, right now.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
And it was just incredible. And she just took amazing pictures. I have nothing but amazing things to say.
Yeah.
The photographer was amazing.
So cute.
We can't wait to see our video either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was... Yeah, I really, like, most of the day, like, I felt, like, kind of like a celebrity. Because I was, like... I don't know, you had one photographer with you in the morning. I had 4 people in my room in the morning, like, taking picture, taking video. I was like, damn.
Yeah, you were the star of the show.
This is happening.
You were the star. I was just the co-star.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Host and host.
Well, I feel like everything went very smooth.
Yeah.
For the most part. Like, Ashley has a thing with schedules, but,
Yeah, it happens. I gotta get over it.
But, like, our families, like, my parents, they were all dressed up, and, like, my dad didn't wear a tie for his own wedding, but my dad wore a tie for my wedding, and he looked... Both my parents looked very sharp. Your parents also very sharp. All the families, my brother got all dressed up, too, obviously. He was one of my best men, and my brother was looking sharp, too. And, also, like, just a quick shout out, I gotta say thank you to our friend Scalzo, who was our personal valet that day. Mm-hmm. And by that I mean my truck was in the photos, a couple photos, but I had Scalzo move the truck for me from the parking lot up to the front door to take the pictures and put it back, and then do it again later at night. Mm-hmm. And just want to say thanks again, Scalzo. You're the man. Appreciate it, buddy.
He was a trooper with that?
Yeah, he said he was honored to do it, but, like, still, it meant a lot. Cause, like, Scalzo, I need you to move the truck. Or he actually showed up way early to do it, because I was like, at first I told him, Ashley's like, why are you going to have him do that? Like, when he's, like, it's way before the wedding starts. And he's like, no, I'll do it. It was his job. He took it very serious, and he did a great job.
He did.
Thanks again, Scalzo.
Yeah, because he came early in, like, his regular clothes and then literally got changed in the parking lot. But it was, like, fucking snowing.
Yeah.
And he got changed in the parking lot to get ready for the actual wedding. Like,
yeah.
Like, you could have got changed inside.
No, Scalzo's a trooper. He's the man. That was awesome. Thanks again, buddy.
Thanks, Scalzo.
I appreciate you, and I love you, man. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm situating myself. But yeah, anything else about the wedding? It was just like such a busy day. I don't know how else to describe it. It was amazing, but it was so busy.
It went so fast.
So fast.
Everyone always said, like, oh, it's going to happen so quickly, just try and live in every moment. But
yeah, like, there's so many moments that I'm like, I don't, like, even we're thinking, like, because we had requests, we had requested a good amount of songs, like, with the DJ.
Yeah.
And we're thinking back, we're like, I don't know, did we hear this song? Did we not? Like, I'm sure he played it. Like, he was amazing, our DJ. Like, he's on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, like, because the day is so busy, like, you're not even gonna remember, like, I don't know, it's hard to remember, like, exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Even, like, our pictures, I was like, did we get a picture with this person? Like, I don't even remember, like, what pictures we took. Like, it's so hard to remember, like, what even happened.
Yeah. You were like, oh, do we do these pictures? And the photographer was like, yeah, no, we're good. We got those.
I was, like, convinced. I'm like, no, I don't think we did. And then she said we did. I'm like, all right. And then, like, an hour later, I'm like, yeah, we definitely did.
Yeah.
But, and, like, for me, like, walking down the aisle, like, I personally, like, I don't know, it's weird that, like, it was even me doing it. Like, I'm used to, seeing other people do it. But, like, I just literally was just looking at Danny the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't look at anybody else walking down that aisle. Like, so I don't know. I couldn't even tell you who was sitting in the aisle seat. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah, her eyes were locked on me the entire time.
Yeah. I don't know if that was, like, a nervous thing or
Definitely was. You kind of looked, like, terrified.
Well, I
But,
was
like,
also like
you were smiling.
crying.
Yeah.
Of trying to smile. Like, yeah. I'm sure my face looked jacked. But,
No, it's like it was like a very cute and adorable like smile, but like nervous smile, but like it was my heart melted. It was just like one of those like very like we were just holding hands, staring at each other, and I'm like I just wanted like are you good? Like you sure about this? But like we were already there, so
we were already there.
I was sure. I was like I've said before, like it was the one thing I was the most sure about in my entire life was marrying you. So
Me too.
oh
No, we don't have an aw button.
yeah,
Sorry.
sorry.
Aw.
But yeah, no, your eyes were like locked on me the entire time, and
Yeah.
but
I didn't want to get distracted. I don't know. We during the ceremony, like I know a lot of people do, it's like a thing now, an unplugged ceremony.
yeah,
Because everybody, obviously has cell phones now. And we, like our officiant announced to everybody, like to turn your cell phones on silent or whatever, but we still allowed people to like take pictures and stuff. I know some people like want absolutely no cell phones out at all.
yeah,
But we were okay with it because also, like I said before, like I kind of like seeing like different perspectives,
yeah,
like other pictures and stuff that people took. It's kind of cool.
definitely.
But I mean, we didn't get like the professional photos and videos back yet. So when we do, hopefully, nobody was like in the way. But
Right.
that's the only thing. You don't want people with their cell phones like in front of the actual photographer or.
Yeah, and also it's like when you try and do an unplugged ceremony, like you're gonna say like, all right, everyone keep your phone away. I don't want it out for the ceremony. Then you're still gonna see like your aunt like in the back taking a picture with a cell phone because she's just gonna disregard everything you just said about that. And it's like not specifically like your aunt. I'm just saying like in like as an example.
Right. Hypothetically.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was still a very beautiful ceremony, and also. Like we said, like we raved about our MC before, but like our MC was also our officiant and also the drummer, and like he did everything. It was incredible.
Yep. He even hung out at the food truck at the end of the night
Yeah.
until they were done. Because the reception ended, and then he packed up in like 10 minutes and then went out to the food truck. And
Yeah.
yeah. Amazing vendors. Definitely choose carefully if you're choosing vendors.
Oh yeah.
And put a lot of thought into it because you're paying, if I don't know, there's some people that pay outrageous amounts, but you can get, what am I trying to say? You're paying a lot of money for these people, like make it worth it, make sure you're getting
get
your
the
money's
best
worth.
bang for your buck.
Yeah.
And also it's like, yeah, like we keep saying, like people are always gonna talk about the food and the music. And it's like there's a lot of extra non-essential items that they can offer you. And it's like, just be smart about it. Like,
yeah,
it would be awesome to have like a dancing robot there for an hour, but like, is it really worth like $2,000 for that? Like,
yeah.
I don't know exactly how much a dancing robot was, but like, it was an option we did not take them up on. Like,
right.
It was definitely, we thought about it for a second. I did at least, but
you
like,
did.
yeah. Or like the color matched speaker set. It was an upcharge, but like it looked nicer. But you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of different things. Like we just did, like I said, the drums. We had the roaming iPad. We had the food truck. We did all those things. Like, and it's like those are like key moments, and they were worth it in our eyes. But
yeah,
you don't have to get every single little thing they offer. Like
yeah.
But it's like it's your wedding. Choose whatever you want. Choose wisely, though. That's all. You don't want to go broke trying to do it.
No, don't do that.
It's At the end of the day, it's one day. It's one epic party that your friends and family are going to enjoy.
Exactly.
Like, we enjoyed it too, but like, we basically just threw an epic party for our family and friends.
Yeah. Exactly. But then, 2 days later, we went to Aruba.
Yep.
For our honeymoon.
First time ever leaving the country.
First time.
Longest flight.
It was, yeah.
My longest flight.
On the way there, not so bad. It was like just over 4 hours.
Yeah.
Not bad for a beautiful fucking place like that.
Oh, it was absolutely incredible.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like we don't even have to talk about it because most of the people listening probably have been there.
Exactly.
Not really, but but apparently they're like number one tourists come from New York.
Yeah.
That's like a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why all you New Yorkers that keep going to Aruba. I know now why, because it's amazing, but...
I was walking around the resort with a shirt with a phone number on it. Like, oh, 631. They're from Long Island.
Yep.
Like, shut up, Karen. Don't blow my spot.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
We also met a lot of Canadians.
A lot of Canadians.
There was a lot of Canadians in Aruba. And, yeah, a lot from New York, Long Island, like Buffalo area too.
A lot of Buffalo Bills fans.
A lot of Bills fans. And that was before, like, the playoff games.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
There was even a Bills flag.
Oh, yeah.
Outside the bar, the pool, the sum up bar. Those Bills fans are getting pretty rowdy.
Yeah.
And then there's also Kansas.
Yeah, the Chiefs fans were going back at them.
Yeah, there was some friendly rivalry in the drinking pool.
A little bit. So yeah, we stayed at an all-inclusive resort. First time ever. Again, like it was our first like really like big like vacation.
Yes.
You know, like we've gone on vacations before, but yeah, this we kind of went all out.
Yeah.
We stayed for 5 nights, 6 days, 5 nights. Yeah, it was an all-inclusive resort, which was freaking awesome. And it was a high-rise. So some of the resorts there are ground level. We were in a high-rise.
Yeah. We were not on the top floor, though. But
no, we were on, like, the first floor.
Yeah.
Got gypped a little bit on the view, but it was still
an amazing view.
Yeah.
And right off the elevator, so.
Mm-hmm. That was nice. And then, yeah, the resort had 4 restaurants that you can use, that, like, all of this was included. The 4 restaurants, a buffet, and then, like, some of the places have, like, certain hours. And then there was a 24-hour, like, cafe thing.
Yeah.
That had, like, a whole, like, dessert counter, coffee bar thing, and then, like, late-night snacks kind of thing.
Right.
That was really cool.
Definitely.
And then,
they had chicken tendies at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And, like,
mozzarella
cheese
sticks.
I don't know if they were mozzarella.
Was it Dutch cheese?
I think it was Dutch cheese, yeah.
Dude, he kept calling it Dutch cheese.
That's what the guy said.
Who said that?
The guy that picked us up at the airport. The driver from the airport.
I didn't hear that. Is that why you kept saying that?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Because that's what he said.
What did he say?
The guy is from. He's Dutch.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I just fucking I'm tired. So the guy, he's Dutch, and he's like the tour, like not a tour guy, but he was the driver from. He picked us up at the airport and brought us to the resort.
Right.
And the whole way there, he was talking about how like he came to Aruba on vacation and just never left, type of thing, and whatever else. And he's like, Aruba is actually a Dutch territory.
Dutch Caribbean
territory, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, Domino's, because they have Domino's in Aruba too. Domino's doesn't use Italian cheeses; they use Dutch cheese.
Oh.
And also Pizza Hut. That's why it was like a mozzarella Gouda mixture.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't hear his comment about the Dutch cheese.
Yeah.
I just thought you...
No.
I didn't know why you kept saying it.
Yeah, because he said, like, oh, they use Dutch cheese here.
I'm like, why? What?
Yeah.
Dutch cheese. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And it also didn't taste like mozzarella cheese.
No, yeah. So you think it was Gouda?
It was...
Is that Dutch?
It was some sort of Dutch cheese.
Some sort of Dutch cheese.
Yeah.
That's so funny. But yeah, you're right.
He had this whole big tour. Like, we drove past this like gigantic Pizza Hut with a play area, and he's like, "Oh, that's where all the kids have their birthday parties, so they don't tear up the parents' house."
Yeah.
Like all of my kids had their birthday parties at Pizza Hut. Mm-hmm. We may or may not have gone to Pizza Hut for lunch one day.
We absolutely did.
It was delicious.
Got Gouda on our pizza.
I love Gouda cheese. It's so good.
It is. And then what? What?
I said it's so good. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
Okay. So Gouda. At the buffet, I think it was like at breakfast time, they had those little sandwiches. With the, like ham and cheese.
It was a grilled ham and cheese.
Yeah. And Danny, every time he would eat one, he'd be like, "This is Dutch cheese." It's gotta be Dutch cheese. I'm like, why are you saying that?
Yeah.
That's hysterical. So yeah, they're a Dutch Caribbean.
Yeah.
But everybody there, like, is so freaking nice.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're so nice. And I also made a comment when we were we tried this taco place. While we were there, it was outside of the resort. But,
Lola Taqueria.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And while we were there, for some reason, I don't know, I was just like everybody here is also, like, so good looking. Like, just everybody was, like, good looking. Like, not everybody, but, like, you know, it was just like, I'm like, why are they so good looking? Like, just everybody. I'm like, this is weird. Like, I don't know. I don't want to sound weird. Like, you know, some Americans that are pretty...
I don't know where you're going with that, but
I don't know either, but I'm just saying, like, there was just a lot of, like, very good-looking people there. Like, that's all. That's all I'm saying.
And they also, at the resort especially, they were working, like, some long shifts, because people that were there for breakfast were still there for dinner.
Yeah.
And, like, every day.
And then, like, the nightlife, like, at, like, the night party, like...
Oh, yeah.
They were working.
They were turning up at the night party.
Yeah.
The Ryu party.
And they were still, like, so nice. Like, so energetic. I mean, that's their job, but I was like, damn. Really nice people. Yeah, the service at the resort was amazing the whole time. And
one more thing before we switch topics here. Apparently, everyone at the resort thinks that Americans are, like, dumb. Because they had hot dogs every meal. Like,
literally.
Breakfast, they had cut up hot dogs, and then, like, at the snack bar, the cafe, they had hot dogs. Dinner and lunch, they had hot dogs at the buffet.
Yep.
It's like, but then, like, I'm that stupid American. It's like, oh, look, they got hot dogs.
Yeah.
And I get one.
Like, they got hot dogs here?
Those are massive like,
they were
bigger
girthy.
bigger than Costco hot dogs.
Girthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at one point, I was on one of the lunch buffet lines, and the guy, like, behind me is like, yo, they got jalapeno poppers and mushrooms for the burgers. What more can you ask for?
Yeah.
He was hyped. I think it was his first day there.
Yeah. We were very easily amused also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, when we walked into the room, and they had the liquor cabinet.
Yes.
With the perfect portion shot every time. Until I'm sitting there doing doubles and triples. And I was here for a good time.
Yeah. That was really cool. They stock your fridge with, like, whatever drinks you want. Like, I mean, they only had Coke Zero for all you Diet Coke lovers.
Yeah. No DCs.
No Diet Coke.
We had some CZs, no DCs.
Yep. That's it.
Yep.
Also, so at the resort, I've mentioned the restaurants, but they also, so like when you go outside, they have two different pools. Like they have like a main pool, which is huge, and then the pool with the swim up bar.
Right.
And then the other side of the bar is just regular, walk up.
Yeah.
But then there's the swim up part. The swim up bar pool is definitely more cloudy.
Yeah.
So, we went in it once because we're like, we have to just try it,
And then showered.
How cool is it? We showered so much on vacation.
Yeah.
Because you're in a public, you have to.
Yeah. And it was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot, but it was like breezy, so it didn't feel as hot, but like it was still hot.
Yeah. But yeah, then the beach and the sand and sunscreen and
that pool
water, public pool water. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool though. Like there's so many people there. Like it's an all-inclusive resort. Like there's so many people that you could tell are there to just drink all day, every day.
I can't do that.
I can't. Like, I feel so old. Like, there's people older than me, like, doing it. And I'm like, bro. Yeah,
they're just putting them back.
Like,
they got their big Yeti cups or the Stanley cups. And
they're just filling them up all day.
Just walking around, just chilling. Like, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, because at the bar, at the resort, they'll, if you get a drink, they give you this little-ass plastic cup. But if you bring your own, like, reusable cup, they'll make a giant ass drink right in there for you.
Yeah.
Like, fucking wild. Like, we did that, but couldn't do it every day.
I was suffering after like half a day. I'm like, I can't do this.
They also, I noticed, did not have Tito's.
Yeah, no Tito's.
I'm a Tito's fan.
And no straws.
No straws.
She made it very clear. We do not have straws.
Yep. She's like, none of the hotels have straws. You have to bring your own. I'm like, oh.
I know for next time.
But yeah, they only had, like they had a random vodka brand at the bars, but then they also had Absolute.
Yeah, in the rooms.
Which I guess is pretty good, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, no Tito's. And they also only had 2 brands of beer.
Yeah.
Which were not good.
Didn't like it. Balashi, I think.
Balashi was one.
Yeah. That's one I tried and not a fan.
Yeah. Yeah, they had, none of our, like, common brands.
No.
But we're not beer. I'm not a beer drinker anyway.
Yeah. I tried it, like I said, and I didn't want to waste it, so I chugged it. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, not a fan. I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah. We also, one day in Aruba went and did a UTV tour, which was cool. We got to see the, like, desert side of the island. I mean, the whole thing, I guess, is desert lake, but...
A lot of cactus.
So many cacti.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Massive.
And, very, very, like, rugged...
terrain.
Yeah. Rough terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of sand in your face. In your eyeballs. That was a little rough, but it was freaking awesome to see the views and, like, the cliffs and the
natural bridge and we went to a emu and ostrich sanctuary.
Yes.
On the tour. Drove past the donkey sanctuary, but it worked out because we went to the donkey sanctuary ourselves the day before with a rental car. Mm-hmm. And so also, cute. Like, at our resort, we were right on the beach, obviously, and it was incredible. But when we were on the UTV tour, he took us to a locals-only beach. Mm. And that was just incredible.
It was so beautiful.
There was, like, you climb down a ladder onto a dock into the water, and you just jump in, and the water was just amazing. And then...
It was fucking hot, so it was so refreshing.
Yeah. And then also, we got out, and then we walked over to, there's, like, a walk-down area where they had, like, huts, and, like, the locals were in there, and you could walk into the water over there, and it was... That beach was just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it was. And then we decided to go to Eagle Beach one day,
Yeah.
which is known to be like the #1 beach in the Caribbean, apparently.
I don't know why.
I have maybe unpopular opinion, but I don't really know what's so special about it.
Yeah. I like the beach at our resort better.
We literally went and like walked down to the water and we're like, all right, yeah, let's go back to the resort. Like, that beach is better.
We were also severely unprepared for that because we didn't have chairs, didn't have towels. Like, we did have towels. We had towels, but that was it.
Yeah.
Like at the resort, we had like the umbrellas, we had the chairs.
They put out chairs for you. Yeah.
Like
much better chairs too.
Yeah, like why would we leave the resort with all that, all the amenities that we want?
Yeah.
To come here with nothing but towels.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, yeah.
We were like, all right, time to go.
Yeah. I mean, it still was beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, why, when we have a beach with all these things right here?
Yeah, like everything we could possibly want, need, and free refills and alcohol.
Right.
To come here.
Yeah. With nothing.
Nothing but towels.
Yeah. But, we saw it.
Exactly. We went, we explored, and we left.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the donkeys were cool. The emus and ostriches.
The tripod donkey.
There was a tripod.
Just hopping around.
Yeah. There's a good amount of like chickens and stuff too.
Yeah.
Also, there's a thing in Aruba with stray dogs.
Oh. I
know. It's sad.
Yeah.
I don't know like the full story on it, but we talked to one of the locals.
Mm-hmm.
And because he had a dog with him.
Delta,
I think his name was.
It was a Belgian Malinois, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guy was retired military.
Yeah.
Right? So it was his service dog. And he was so cute. He was in the water with us.
She's talking about Delta.
Yeah. Sorry. The dog.
He was swimming with us.
Yeah.
He came up and swim up to me and then like lick my face. Yeah. Then go back to his owner and bite him. Yeah. And also, funny enough, the owner was like, "Oh, where are you guys from?" We're like, "Oh, we're from Long Island." He's like, "Oh, Long Island. I was just there for Christmas."
Yeah. I
was just in East Northport. I'm like, "Oh, it's not far from us at all."
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, he was talking about the dogs and I was like, yeah, like there's a lot of strays around here. And he's like, yeah, because people get dogs and then nobody has fences. So they kind of just roam or like, and then they can't take care of them. I don't know. Like,
yeah,
they just kind of stop taking care of them and they just leave food out for them. And I'm like, that's kind of messed up.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know. That's just what he said. I don't know what goes on, but yeah, there's a lot of stray dogs, but they're all like friendly.
Right.
Like they're not like nasty, like
exactly.
But it's still sad. It's so hot there. I'm like, I want to just give all of them cold water and take them inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's actually, I think I talked about it. I don't know if I talked about it. How there's like a program.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you did talk about it on here or not.
Yeah, for the stray dogs, like they have like a program, like a volunteer program, that if you're going to Aruba from like the United States, people can adopt a dog in Aruba, and then if you are coming back to the United States, you can bring that dog with you, and whoever's adopting it can pick it up
at the airport.
At the airport on the other side. I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
We would have probably done that if we had more notice.
Yeah, I would.
I didn't really know about it until like right before we went.
I'll save a puppy.
Yeah. I would do that next time. But yeah, I could see why people go back to Aruba all the time. It's so beautiful.
I am definitely looking forward to going back.
Yeah. Definitely.
And we got a great deal on it too, because we got it through BJ's Travel.
Yeah, it was good. Everything included.
The flights, the pickup and drop off at the hotel, at the airport from the hotel.
Yeah.
Like that whole deal, like the pickup and drop off. and the resort, and like I said, it was all included.
Yeah. And I think, too, it helped that we booked, like, almost a year in advance. So that helps.
That definitely helped, yeah.
Also, U.S. Customs coming back.
Going through the airport at Aruba was a fucking project in itself.
Such a process.
Yeah.
Like, they don't want you coming back. I'm like, I could just stay if you guys really don't want to let me back in.
Yeah.
I'm fine here.
You were all like worried about customs, and the guy asked us like 3 questions and just sent us through. But like,
yeah,
we went through security like 4 times.
Yeah, like 4 times. That was just a process. Like 2 hours getting to that airport 2 hours before the flight was not enough time.
No.
Like it was just enough time.
Yeah.
And then our flight got delayed an hour, but that was. Of course, we were already on the plane, literally about to take off when it happened.
Yeah. An airline attendant hit herself in the eye with the door from the airplane.
That sounds so bad.
That's what happened.
I know. Well, okay, so we're sitting there, literally about to take off, about to depart from the gate. And the captain comes on the speaker and he's like, just so you know, don't be alarmed if there's any commotion up here. Some medics come in to check on the flight attendant. She was trying to close the door for departure, and the bar or whatever came back up and hit her in the eye. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So we had to wait for the medics, and then they gave like another update like 20 minutes later. They're like, all right, there's a replacement flight attendant coming. Just waiting for them to come. And then, like, 20 minutes after that, they're like, no, just kidding. That flight attendant is here, but they're out of flight time, so they can't join us on the flight. So now, the original flight attendant that got hit in the eye is getting medical clearance to come back on board. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
We were literally sitting there for over an hour.
Yeah. I
waiting
watched,
to leave.
like, 3/4 of a movie.
Yeah.
But, thankfully, the flight attendant was okay. She just had a red eye the rest of the flight. But she was fine.
Yeah. Poor lady.
Yeah.
I think it's time to retire. No offense. Yeah. So, but we made it back safe.
Yeah.
The other thing, I don't think it's everywhere yet, but to and from Aruba at least, they don't stamp your fucking passport.
Yeah.
Bullshit. It's the first time we used them, and they're not even stamped.
I know. I was so hyped to get stamps in my passport.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to travel the world and get stamps.
So many stamps.
No stamps.
No stamps.
No.
That's bullshit.
Bullshit.
But yeah, I don't think, I don't know, I told somebody that, and they said they went somewhere else and they got a stamp, like last year. So I don't know, maybe it's just...
I'll ask Moose. Moose would know. He travels the world.
Yeah, Moose, you got stamps?
Yeah. Do you have stamps, Moose?
I want a stamp.
Moose doesn't listen to our podcast. I have to ask him in person.
Whatever.
Yeah, fuck him. Just kidding.
But yeah, instead of like a person stamping it, now you just like lay it on this screen and it just scans it and then it takes a picture.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's all computers now.
I want a stamp.
So, but yeah, then we're gonna wrap it up. But one more thing.
We're wrapping it up.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go.
All right. One more thing. Just we're gonna leave you on the edge of your seat here, but
no, we could tell him.
Wow, cool.
I don't know.
There goes the thrill.
All right, just kidding. What is it?
We're gonna leave you on the edge of your seat here. We're gonna talk about this more next episode, but ooh, we're moving. Yeah.
Where are we moving?
South. We're going south.
Going south.
We're going to
down under. Just kidding. We're not moving to Australia.
That'd be pretty dope, actually.
No, thank you.
Wow.
You ever see the size of their spiders?
They're friendly.
No.
Okay. Well, you ever see the size of the spiders where we're moving to?
No. No.
I told you about the Black Widows.
No.
All right. We're moving to Eastern Tennessee.
Woohoo.
believe it or not, we actually purchased the house back in November. So we've been
almost 3 months ago.
Almost 3 months ago. We've been homeowners for almost 3 months.
And you guys didn't know it.
Yeah.
Maybe you did. Just kidding.
Yeah. Some of you knew. Some of you didn't. But yeah, we bought our home in Eastern Tennessee, and we're moving down actually
next week.
A week from today.
Whoa.
When you hear this episode. Well, if you listen to it on time.
Yeah.
Next week we'll be driving down.
Yep.
For the last time. Because we've been making trips. I don't know if you... There was context clues. We've talked about, like, eating different places in Tennessee and this and that, whatever.
Yeah,
but,
we made quite a few trips.
Yeah.
But next week will be the final.
And next episode we'll tell you more about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, surprise.
Stay tuned.
We are leaving the island.
Yep, we're going to definitely be there by Valentine's Day, which, by the way, happy February.
Yeah, happy.
Yeah, we have a thing that we travel, like, on or around Valentine's Day for some reason. And I also, like, I feel like there's just, in my life in general, like, there's been a lot of, like, new things around this time. I don't know. It's just a thing. Is it retrograde? Is it not retrograde?
I don't know.
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know what that means.
All right.
I don't know what that means. Sorry. But yeah, so surprise. We're homeowners. We're moving.
So, yeah, we still have a Long Island podcast, but we're going to be Southerners soon.
Yeah.
Damn, we fucked up.
We're still going to have the same accent, though. Our Long Island accent that we don't have.
Yeah, unpopular opinion maybe, but I don't really like Southern accents. They kind of bug me a lot. Danny's laughing because I keep saying it, and I don't know. Like, it depends. It depends. Some of them I don't mind.
Yeah.
But some people, I'm just like,
When you can't understand a word of what they're saying, it's a little difficult, but...
Yeah. So some of them I don't mind, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm not going to talk to anybody anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll keep you updated on that.
Yeah.
And thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us back, and keep liking and sharing and getting us back on the charts that we were never on.
Yeah. Share with a friend. Share with a coworker. Share with a family member. Don't share with grandma. But now we'll be back to our regular scheduled episode drops every Tuesday at 8 a.m. on Spotify and all of your other major podcast platforms, and on YouTube on Wednesdays. Now that we're moving into our own house, finally, we will be working more towards doing video podcasts.
So you can see us and not just hear us.
Exactly. I would say we would try and do like another video, like at least one video podcast here on Long Island, but all of our camera stuff is down in Tennessee already. So,
yeah, our shit's already. Yeah.
Yeah, we fucked up and dropped the ball on that one. Sorry, but
it's coming.
It's coming.
I know we've mentioned it like many podcasts ago, but I feel like this was kind of our plan the whole time. Like, we knew we have the house. It's easier just for us to do it there so that it's in one spot. We can leave it set up, and
exactly.
there's just a lot of details going into it, but
we'll have a podcast studio.
It's
set up.
coming.
It is.
Be ready.
So we are very excited to start this next chapter, and also to share it with you guys.
Oh yeah.
So just stay tuned, and we'll keep you updated with what's going on. And again, like I said, every Tuesday 8 a.m. new episodes drop. We're back on track, back on schedule. Sorry about the 2-week delay. We got caught up, and we need to take a breath. And every Wednesday on YouTube. And last but not least, who's fucking?
Who's fucking? Thanks for coming.